let's talk about Toyoman C.
Yes, I have this one frustration here while being here in the Philippines, that I cannot find this Dato Puti Toyoman C. That's my favorite Toyoman C ever. It's made in Muntinlupa, but it's not available here in Manila, which is weird. Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and kiddies, thanks to Triumph Motor Philippines, while I'm waiting to ride the next bike, they're offering me to drive this low-speed electric vehicle from China. And it's called the Levdeo i3 low-speed electric vehicle from China. It hasn't been marketed here in the Philippines. It looks like a A-segment electric car. So I might look funny. As you can see, I'm wearing a helmet while going to review this car. Some nice touches I've seen so far. It has a glass hatch, just like some of the older cars or some city cars, like the Honda Brio, the first generation Brio, is glass hatch. It has a rear fog light. This one is a reverse light. There's your turn signals, all LED. And let's get it on. Let's see if I can fit with a helmet on. Oh, say hi. Anong pangalan mo? What's your name? Huh?
Chin.
Oh, Chin. Chin. Okay. So it's an A-segment car, so nothing to write home about. And I'm not gonna review this like I'm driving. So the helmet is hitting my head. So here you go. So this is gonna be like a taste test. If not taste test, gonna be a bite test, since I need to keep this short, and I don't know if it's legal for me to drive a car with a helmet on. Since I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, I'm gonna turn it off because copyright reasons. Does this steering wheel tilt and telescope, or no? It's just fixed. Okay, it's fixed. Okay, I still have a little bit of room for my helmet, so there you go. Oh look, DENR, Department of Environment and Natural Resources. So the configuration here is kind of weird. It's supposed to be PRND, right? No, it says drive and then eco, then neutral and reverse. There's no park. Your park is your e-brake. I'm so glad to see an electric car that has a mechanical e-brake, so you can do drifting, whatever. So let's go. Oh, so this is how it is.
Yeah, you have to press.
So you gotta press the brake and then eco mode and the regular drive mode. Alrighty, before we get pulled over, we're on Chin's live feed on Facebook. And let's get it on. It says ready. Alrighty. Alright, the brakes is kind of spongy. Alright. As you can expect, electric cars are dead silent. All you hear is the AC fan blowing like there's without a care in the world. So this is one of my first recorded electric car review. I've ridden the Chevrolet Bolt, the Spark EV, the iMeev, of course the Tesla Model S, but I never got the chance to, or they didn't allow me to record with my GoPro on. So far, hard plastics on the dashboards, hard plastics in the middle, fixed it. It has some stitching effect here, but it's still solid plastic here. So far so good. The glove box has a surprising dampers right there. You got an auxiliary cord for your cell phone, and you got a USB charger and a traditional 12-volt outlet. It's pretty odd wearing a helmet while driving a car. I'll just give them an excuse that this is my face shield. Surprisingly, on a tiny car like this, I can fit with my helmet on. Not many cars can do that. So the dashboard, the instrument panel is well laid out. Oh, I like that electric whine. And one thing surprising about this car also is the steering has its weight in it. It's not over boosted whatsoever. Sure, it's electric power steering, but you can still feel the road surprisingly well. It's somewhat like of a driving it has the feel of a sports car steering wise though. As you can see, this is an A segment class electric vehicle. So basically it has the same dimensions as that Toyota Wigo, also known as the Toyota Ayla and the Daihatsu Aiga, or Toyota Aiga or Daihatsu Ayla, whatever. So they have almost a similar size, but of course the performance is somewhat limiting. According to the specs on its Chinese owner's manual, this electric vehicle has only 10 kilowatts of power. So if you're gonna convert that into horsepower or pepper strike, whatever you call it, it's like 13 horsepower. I don't know if I give you a good view here. So in the instrument panel section, you can see the RPM gauge on the left. There's speedometer in the middle, and then I think it has I don't know what that SOC means, SOC percent. I think the state of charge. I think yeah, that's a state. That's your battery level. So once that bar is gone, you're basically done. Call your tow truck, whatever. Ask for help. So this one has a neutral gear, which is nice, but I'm gonna focus it on D, means drive, not the other D that you use on the bed. Yes. Yes. She's liking it. So we're gonna take this part. It's easily to the car is easy to navigate. Meep meep. It has a very cute horn sound. Meep meep. The car is well planted for what it is. It has a front disc brakes, rear drums, basic low-speed electric vehicle that you can similar get one in France or in Belgium. They're all over the place in Europe. But of course, China is trying to catch up. Maybe they can break the market over there, and they're trying to break a market over here. But the problem is, there is not much market for low-speed electric vehicle here in the Philippines. Plus, the infrastructure of charging station is not that sufficient yet. Sure, in a plug-in electric hybrid, you can, but come on, not on a pure electric like this one. You gotta have a garage. Oh, it has a headlight leveling system too. Unfortunately, this i3, not the BMW i3, but the Levdeo i3, it doesn't have power side mirrors, unfortunately. So right now, my side mirror is set to a far shorter person than I am. I'm 6'3" with a 35-inch overall inseam and with a size 13 foot. So the steering wheel is pretty basic, pretty standard. 2-spoke. I haven't seen a 2-spoke steering wheel like for a while. The last 2-spoke steering wheel that I've seen was from a 1970 Chrysler, something like that. I like this touch though, the blue touch there. You can really hear the AC working overtime. That's most of the noise that you're hearing right now. It's not the engine. You can just hear the compressor. It sounds like a gas engine at some degree. It handles the bus really okay for what it is. It can develop some road noise at certain degree. Oh, that's a nice Forester. STB, nice. But that's the STI model, which means it's automatic. But it has that STI goodness in it. Oh, one of my favorite hopia places. Holland.
Sarap ba yan?
Oh yes, masarap yan.
Baka para sa'yo.
Hello.
Baka para sa'yo.
If you go to my Facebook page, you will see my comparison between the Holland hopia and the Marby hopia. It's in Taglish, so just cope with me on it. Oh, it doesn't have a hill holder assist. Okay. Meep meep. Acceleration, of course, that's what you expect in an electric car. Instant.
You're laughing at you because you're wearing a helmet.
Yes.
Other way around.
Hey, this is my face shield. I'm contributing with the COVID response thing. See, face shield. Like that. Once my hard drive has been recovered, I will upload my video on the Ford Focus S, I was wearing a helmet during that taste test. So room-wise, there's not much leg room, even though my seat is a little bit backwards and my seat is a little bit reclined, just to accommodate my Nolan N72X helmet. As you can see on the mirror, I don't know if you guys can see it. The throttle has that certain delay a little bit for you not to make your neck break. I'm surprised it doesn't feel cheap that much for a Chinese brand. Well, Chinese cars are getting better anyway. But most of their offerings are boring. That's why I don't pay attention too much to them. So we can put it to neutral. It won't move on pedal, just like a real neutral car is, or a bike. This dash right here, it has a mic input. It has some voice capability, but I'd rather not use it. And everything here is touchscreen. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that much contrast, so I can see her shirt. So it doesn't have that much brightness. The glare is there. You can see her arms and her shirt.
Your arms as well.
Yeah, see, even my arms in her angle. So, for all perverts out there, sa mga bastos dyan, if you're in a date, I think that's your cheat mode right there. If someone's asking you, why are you looking at your radio? I said I'm trying to browse. Yeah, I'm trying to browse some radio stations. But little did she know that you're staring at her chest.
But we're binibigyan ng tips.
Hey, that's the charm of the car, right? Might as well highlight it. Oh shit. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, because that's a left turn. That lane is so deceiving. If you can see it from my camera, it says straight only, but it's a left turn lane. Can you see that? Tingnan mo yun?
Yeah.
Dapat may arrow siya. It should have an arrow that turns left, but no, it says straight, but it's a left turn lane. That's how they try to kotong you, man.
Kotong you.
That's how they try to rip you off. Sir, you cannot allow to do that. You turn left on a straight line. And there's your evidence right there. Sir, you should not be allowed to cut people over there. That's a left turn lane. But it says on the arrow it's going straight. No, sir, it's the left turn lane. Give me 5,000 pesos and we can settle this. Give you back your license.
Kotong.
Yeah, instant kotong. As you notice, I'm using its regular drive mode, D. I'm gonna use the E mode, the eco mode, once we head back. I just want to test its performance right now. Ouch. Hit my head again. So I'm already 100% pedal meets floor mode. We're going 80, 84, 86.
For an e-car.
Yeah, for an electric, low-speed electric vehicle. Oh, it's topping at 101 so far. The brakes is very responsive. It's not spongy at all. It's very tactile and easy to modulate. So we're gonna make a U-turn somewhere here. The suspension is a little bit of a stiffer side, but it doesn't jar you. It doesn't annoy you.
Go, Mal, go.
Can't. There's a Picanto in front of me. Similar size as this i3.
I thought you were gonna test the Evo.
No, later, once we're in deep traffic. Okay, right now I'm pedal to the floor now. It takes a while to get up. The torque kinda flattens out after around 45 kilometers. Even if you're using turn signal here in the Philippines, they get pissed at you still because every driver here in the Philippines wants to be me, ako labag, me first. You have no right of way, it's only me. Parang ganon, it's like that. So let's turn it to eco mode. Let's see how sluggish this car is during heavy traffic. Or we could go around the Green Hill Shopping Center.
Nakahina.
Yeah, we're already in E mode. You can see that tree. I think they copied that tree logo, the tree sign from Honda, because that's also the same eco tree where you see on the Honda Fit or Honda Jazz, Civics, or the Insight, or the CRZ, or Accord Hybrid. those things, the clarity, it has that eco tree. So let's promote this car by getting this car exposed a little bit. Suspensions, typical economy car. It's almost similar as the IMEV and the Mitsubishi Mirage that I drove in the US. Sad to say about this vehicle, this car will not pass in the US because there's so much quality issues that some Americans will be like, ew, yuck, you know. And of course, given the situation that is going on right now, nobody will buy this car because does it have the Coof virus? The crown? Does it have the crown?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how they think right now. They will boycott China right now. So, well, it drives like a normal car actually, and depends on how much you're gonna pay for this car. The pricing hasn't been set yet. They're just testing the market on the feasibility of this e-car, this low-speed electric car, and see if it's viable, if it's feasible. I just commend AutoHub for them to expand their horizons at some degree.
What can you say about Triumph bikes?
I haven't even ridden a bad one yet. Di pa ako nakakasakay ng masamang Triumph pa. Surprising that I'm wearing a helmet and nobody's looking at me like, what the Yeah, I'm a race car driver. What I recommend, if AutoHub wants to sell an electric vehicle, I recommend them to bring in the zero motorcycles. I think that has a more viable market than this.
What's zero?
Actually, Gilbert knows it. It's a big electric bike. Motorcycle. It's already a motorcycle. It can go 200 kilometers if you want it. It's equivalent to a 900cc motorcycle, but it's an e-bike. It's not your typical electric bike that you see on the street where you treat it like a bicycle. You beat the red light, you ride it on a sidewalk, not wearing a helmet. You're gonna let 5 people ride in it, whatever. The e-mode tones it down a little bit more compared to the drive mode, meaning to say that it delays your throttle response. It reduces the kilowatt power, and for you to save precious electricity in this vehicle. Like all eco modes, everything is delayed, everything is slower. Oh look, a Pajero Mini. That's a 600cc SUV, not available outside Japan except converted here in the Philippines. It's a K4x4. Now we're back in AutoHub or Triumph Philippines. It's also front-wheel drive, A-segment, small car. I don't want to block traffic, or is it okay here?
It's okay.
Okay. Okay. So neutral, e-brake, and turn it off. Oh, it has that switchblade key right there. Let me see if I can fit at the back. Let me remove my shades because it's fogging up like crazy. Let me see if I can fit with my helmet on. So no. I wanna show them if I fit, if someone my size fits in here. Okay, there's my foot. 1 foot at a time. I have no foot room already. My size 13 foot doesn't fit. Size 46. See, there you go. I have to spread it out. Ow. Ow. Okay, I got no leg room, and I have. There you go. There's my leg room on this vehicle. It's a tiny city car. Nice 10 seats. She's making fun of me. And there you go.
No, I'm not.
Well, I'm 6'3", so I'm basically taller than the average Pinoy here, or typical average Chinese person. Let me see the cargo capacity on this. I want to see the. Oh, there you go. There's a trunk. Nice. It's glass. Very nice. It has a one-piece bench seat at the back. So if you fold this, it's not completely flat per se, but at least it folds. So nice. Oh, there you go. Oh, it has a standard roof rack if you don't have enough cargo room already. This is the single electric motor that has 13 and a half horsepower. Of course, giving the color combination of an electric car, it has some blue accents here and there. See, even to the interior, as you saw, even with the tires, it's not hubcaps. That's good. Still alloy wheels. It has some wing, yeah. Extra 10 horsepower. Yeah, there you go. On the Levdeo i3. If you guys have any questions, call Auto Hub here in Ortigas. And that's all I can say to it. There's not much info about this car. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.